Hi everyone. So I just thought I'd pop on. I've been doing videos lately that I've been starting work and haven't been able to have as much of a chat with you guys as I had been doing during the shutdown. So I just got home. I've made myself a coffee and taken Bailey out, my dog. So I'm tired. Seems to kind of be the norm lately. So I start work. I'm usually there about 6:15 or 6:30 unless I'm starting earlier. And I get home about 6 at night lately. Although I should be off at 3 in the afternoon. I'm not. And I find the routine at work is good. Like we've gotten into a pattern and sort of been able to navigate different people's stress levels as far as being out. And we're lucky because we have a ton of space at the salon. So that's good. So we can alleviate some people's stress. Some people don't have it at all, so they find it a little bit annoying that we have to ask the questions. And, the masks are on and stuff, and people get really hot with them. It's surprising how hot it is with a mask on. But, everybody seems to have a lot of respect for what we're doing and how we're operating. So that's been good because everybody, is entitled to their opinion on what's happening and their comfort level on that. So we've done a really good job, I think, of respecting that as a team, and also the guests coming in are really respectful of that too. So Salon Bliss has chosen to do some of it, other places maybe aren't taking as many precautions as we are, but I feel like it's a good middle ground for everybody's level of anxiety, or as many as we can without being over the top or too lax about things. So we do wear smocks for every client. Obviously we have new gowns and capes that are all disinfected in little packs. I've explained that to you before. The whole area, so each of us have 3 chairs for every one client. So that entire area, we have 3 different separate workstations, all that area gets fully disinfected, every single client. So it's now that we're used to the routine, that part's pretty easy. I have found that a lot of people have given me great feedback about these videos and how it may inspire them to do things. So I'm going to try my best to continue to do these and share some of the things that happen for me. I try and manage my own stress level on things. Yesterday morning, I was going to work and there was a tree down on my road, so I had to move some of that tree in order to get out of my road. There's no other way out. It's not like a really deep backwoods road, but a tree happened to come down, so I had to move that and then drive over part of it. So thankfully I have an SUV. But it was interesting to me how that could have affected my entire day. Like I was really frustrated. I felt like, really this is how I'm starting my day at 5:45 in the morning. But I got over that. I have about half an hour, 45-minute drive to work, and I concentrated on why is that one detail? I'm over it. I'm gonna be on time for work. Why would that send me in such a turmoil? And I feel like, sometimes that can be the straw that breaks the camel's back, or whatever, however that saying goes. It's those little things. So my stress level, thank you, Peggy, for asking, it fluctuates. Some days I feel, or some moments I feel extremely grateful for all the support that the community has given to me and Salon Bliss. Sometimes I get frustrated because our barber, who's amazing, is having a hard time building his clientele because obviously it's COVID and it's hard to get out there and get the information out how good he is. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice because I talk so much. So, you know, there's things like that. The team needs me a lot. So there's questions like, you know, what should I do? And I'm really happy that my team leans on me. And at times when I'm busy with clients, it gets a lot. And that's just the reality of it. So I have to take a breath and step back. I do find that people need the human connection, and that's why I'm really happy that I could reopen, because our appointments that would normally be with other people in between and we still get to visit, now I have dedicated attention to those people, and our appointments run over because I think, you know, it's a safe environment. I think we have great conversations, trying to alleviate people's stress and just have like a good time. Like, we're safe in Salon Bliss, it's clean, it's disinfected, it's calm. You know, often it's 1 or 2 people in there at once, plus our team. So I think it's just like sort of like a break from all the crazy stuff that's, you know, we're trying to process in our minds. And some of it, for me anyways, has been surprising. What you know, I've kind of hidden some of the stresses from myself, I think, because I just need to stay focused and be positive and keep going. But I've had breakdowns. I'm, you know, dealing with this whole going for CAT scans and or CT scans and going to the hospital because I have moments of not knowing who I am and my surroundings. Luckily, it only happens for a couple of moments. Sometimes I lose the functions of my arm. So we're working on figuring out what that is. My guess right now is that it's like a hidden stress, PTSD kind of thing. For myself, I've never had 3 to 4 months off. I did work myself pretty hard during that time, but it was still off, you know, I was still a bit lost. And I did have the chance to recognize that I love people, and through helping people, you know, hopefully helping people realize that there's a different perspective that we can have on all things, it also helps me to, I guess, remind myself as well to stay focused, you know, work through those moments, see the other perspective, and try and see the other opportunities, because with a different perspective, sometimes, you know, more positive perspective, I tend to find that I can find different opportunities. So I have to remind myself that often. And luckily I'm surrounded by great people, you know, and supportive. My family home is amazing, so that helps. Scott's family is incredible. I love them more than anything I can explain. And I'm lucky to have them in my life. My stepkids are incredible. They're each going through their own combination of stress, you know. Jaden is 19 and she lives in Montreal. There's all kinds of things for her with school and everything. And then my 16-year-old stepson, they're both my buddies. I'm so lucky. But him going back to school, trying to make sure that they're okay. My stepson doesn't talk a lot, so, I worry about him as well. Scott motivates me every day. He works so hard. He's at a meeting right now. So tonight it's just Caleb and I. I'll make dinner it's actually started when we're off here. And we'll sit and have dinner together and have a bit of a chat. Now he's 16, so obviously there's not going to be an in-depth chat, but I try and check in and make sure that he's okay. And then there's my team at work that are all going through their own combinations of stress and life. And I feel like, reaching out to people and spreading happiness is our gift that we have at Salon Bliss, and we each take that very seriously. And, I don't go out. I go home and go to work, and I'm quite happy with that because there's a lot that goes on between home and work. But I also feel that I have an obligation to stay as safe as possible, because I do have close contact with the people that choose to come and see me. So I take that seriously. And when I do go to the grocery store, I wear the masks and disinfect my hands, and I bring my groceries home and disinfect them before bringing them into the house. So I still maintain that level that we started with as much as I can. And mostly because I have some people that I see every day, and I want to make sure that I can do my part in keeping everybody safe as well. So I find I put a lot of pressure on myself for that. And, then also making sure I continue to stay educated on my craft. And the emotional side as well, I do a lot of studying on behavioral patterns and consciousness, and switching my mindset as a practice, and then sharing that information as much as I can. So that's kind of what I had to share with you guys today. I did get to, after some appointments on Saturday, I did get to go to Scott's hunt camp and see a couple of Scott's family members, which are my family as well. So that was nice. There was some, we have to drive through a river to get to the camp. That was fun. We each have Jeeps, so it was kind of cool to go through the river, and we had our four-wheeler there, and the kids had so much fun, and Bailey was exhausted, my dog. So it rained one of the days, and a huge maple tree fell and almost hit the cabin. So that was kind of like a neat thing that happened. It brushed the cabin, so it was only inches away from crushing the doorway or whatever. It seemed out of the blue because the tree seemed pretty healthy, but after investigating, because I needed to investigate, went and climbed the part of the tree that was left, and saw that there was actually some softness in it, so it made sense. But it got the whole family out in our pajamas, cutting down the tree and removing it so we could use the second door, which was the main door. Anyway, so lots of adventures on my side, some ebbs and flows of stress, and making sure that I can pay everybody on my team and balance bills and navigate any of the government funding and help, and try and understand that and make a new budget since everything's different now. So yeah, I hope that this helps inspire you. Like I said, I'm going to make dinner, and then I have to finish painting a cabinet that I started a while ago. It was like that light oak sort of cabinet in our vanity in our bathroom. and I started painting with chalk paint. Well, it turns out that you need a lot of chalk paint to cover a honey colored oak wood. So I have a few more coats to do, and then I can put the doors back on. And when it's finished, I will show you. And I will also send you some, put up on social media, some before and afters of some of the pictures of creations I've done for people lately. I keep forgetting to take the after pictures. And if I don't forget to take the after pictures, I forget to take the before pictures. So that's kind of funny. But I will do better at that over the next week. And I hope to see you guys. If you're looking forward to booking an appointment with me, please call the salon, because the appointments are going so fast that emailing seems to be not as efficient as it once was. The appointments are gone by the time people look at their emails. So give the salon a call, 613-882-8046. And I have a couple of appointments left in August, and then I'm booking into September and October. So please give us a call. If anybody's looking for a new barber, Liam is amazing. He's doing the hot towel shaves, the straight shaves. So you can book that. We have a sick new barber chair that is like the Cadillac of all barber chairs. So come try it out. He's doing some promotions right now to get people into his chair. So if you know anybody that's looking for a barber cut, send them our way, please. That will alleviate some of my stress to help him get booked. Michelle's doing really well with her bookings. And Cody has popped on into our team, and he's our front desk team. So yeah, I just wanted to chat with you a little longer, because I know that I have not done as much of that kind of talking lately. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you, Peggy, so much for your comment. It means a lot to me. And thank you, everyone, for watching and supporting Salon Bliss and myself at this time. We love you so much, and have a good night, guys. Bye.